Hello and welcome to another episode of Teammates, the show all about helping you to get more active. Once again, I'm Michael Gooch, and as you can tell, I am a bit of an athlete. We've been over this. Chess is a sport, means I'm an athlete. This week we're looking into weightlifting and bodybuilding, and we've sent our strongest presenter to find out a bit more on the topic. How is Olivia stronger than me?
My name is Liam Green, I'm 20 and I've been doing weightlifting for the past 8 years. So I'm a 4-time British champion and I've also competed for England at the Tri-Nations. My personal best in competition would be 115 kilos in the clean and jerk. I got into the sport by being recruited at my school. One of the teachers is a member here himself, so he can recruit any people that he thinks will excel, that he thinks have the right attributes to be a weightlifter. The struggles that I have experienced during weightlifting would be trying to get a good balance between working, education and going to the gym. When I'm preparing for a competition, I do it in 2 ways. I do my physical shape and I do my mental state. Before a competition, my mental state is kind of done and prepared by listening to music, things that are going to get me riled up, things like that. And physically before a competition, I'll train really hard, kind of 6 weeks before, until the final week before the competition, and then I'll just do weights that are easy and make sure my technique is spot on before the competition. I also eat a lot more cleanly, probably 2 months before, because weightlifting is split into weight categories, so I need to make sure I'm a few kilos under my category, which would be 69 kilos, so I like to come in at 67, just to make sure that, you know, any kind of differences in accuracy of scales would be equated for. My biggest high point would be competing for England at the Tri-Nations. This is because it was a group event, so it wasn't just me on my own. There was a team of 10 of us against Sweden and Norway, and we actually won, which was incredible, and we got to get put up in a 4-star hotel in the middle of the countrysides in Norway, which was very fun. And I actually got 3 competition PBs there, so I got all personal bests, and I got 6 out of 6 lifts, which is what every weightlifter wants. My low point would probably be, I think it was the 2013 British under-18s. So I was 17 at the time, and I was probably about 65, 66 kilos, and I had to get down to 62. So this included a lot of not eating a lot, and I tried to shed a lot of water weight, trying to sweat it out, anything I could, not drinking enough water. And on the day I was a kilo over, which meant I couldn't compete, and I had to compete in the weight category above, which was 69 kilos. If I was going to give any tips to someone just starting out in the sport, it'd be don't worry about the weights, they're not important. The amount you're lifting isn't important, it's how you lift it. You want to make sure your technique's right before you start doing heavy lifting, because you'll just end up hurting yourself and then being deterred and put off from going to the gym.
And so both Liam and Olivia join me here in the studio. Hi guys. Right, now Olivia, we'll get to you in a second, but firstly, Liam, 115 kilograms. Yeah. That works out to roughly 277 tins of beans.
That is quite a lot of beans.
That is a lot of beans. But why weightlifting? Why not golf, for example?
I don't think golf would particularly interest me, but weightlifting, it does. That's really because the effort that I put in, I see back. You know, if I put the effort in, I do the training, I'll win the competitions. I'm never going to be let down because someone else has messed up. It's always on me.
I see, that's a fair enough reason. Now, I saw in that footage you put on some sort of belt. I mean, what was that for? That
was just a belt to protect your lower back. You know, it goes under quite a lot of strain when you're lifting, and I'd like mine to last the rest of my life.
So have you ever seriously injured yourself then doing this?
Not really. I've only ever dropped a empty bar on me once, and it kind of grazed my back and it hurt in the bath a bit, but apart from that, nothing major.
Too serious?
No, nothing serious.
Wonderful. Any other advice for anybody wanting to get into the sport?
If I was going to get into it, I'd make sure I had a friend to do it with and a coach, because you don't really want to be in a gym on your own. If you drop the bar, hits you on the head, you're unconscious. You know, the chances of anyone finding you are quite slim. You know, I just wouldn't risk it.
It's just a lot safer with someone else there, isn't
exactly, and it's more fun.
Yeah, of course it is. Thank you very much, Liam. Now, Olivia, let's get to you. You've been quiet for a change. Very funny. Now, you had a go at weightlifting at Europa Gym under Liam's supervision, of course. I mean, how'd that go?
It was very difficult. I just couldn't get grip of the bar. It's really hard for me to try. But please throw something with less effort at me next time.
You know, we'll try and find Frisbee or something like that. That'd be more
That'd be great. That'd be great.
Well,
yeah.
then let's have a quick look at your attempt when you tried out at Europa Gym.
Europa! I am now going to go try weightlifting in the Europa Gym.
Hiya, I'm Olivia.
I'm Liam, ready to give weightlifting a go?
Yeah.
Perfect. So we start with a deadlift. This is a really super simple and effective exercise. The weights are follow, so it's only 20 kilos, you'll be fine, don't worry, alright? So first thing you do is you go up to the bar, have your feet shoulder lengths apart, and then get your thumbs on the grip. That's the bit where the diamond pattern is, and make sure you leave a thumb width between your hands and the inside of the gripping. Keep your back tight and simply stand. That was really good, Olivia. Let's put some more weight on and really ramp it up a bit.
Well, turns out weightlifting isn't for me, but that shouldn't put you off it.
So that's all from us this week. Michael, what's the finale going to be today?
Well, Liam here has agreed to do a lovely demonstration at lifting weights live here in the studio, although there is one problem.
What's that then?
He's forgotten his weights.
Well, that was really stupid, wasn't it?
Yeah, so he's going to be lifting you instead. Don't worry, it's fine. Liam is a trained professional. Now, of course, we have got to tell you, please do not try this at home. As I said, Liam is a professional and Olivia is expendable.
Hey!
Yeah, so why don't you have a go at trying the end card for us today?
So big thank you to Roper for allowing us to film at their gym, and of course to our special guest, Liam Green, for coming in today. Do remember that if you would like to get into extreme sports, then do make sure you have professional supervision. More details can be, of course, found on our website. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Olivia. So until next time, do take care. Bye-bye.